The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Cruyff. Played into space. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
And here's Mbappe. Look at the space. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well read, nice interception. Still goalless. Now it's Yildiz. Can he get it through? Turns and goes back. It's goals! And it's a goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Torres. Van Dijk. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Yamal.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Now it's Torres. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Cruyff. Over to the left.
Oh,
that's delightful. Played in. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. That's a sharp pass. Scholes, given the lift of his goal. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, again there's no way through. Now it's Scholes. Now it's Mbappe. And he's on his way! And he's there to belt it away. Out towards the flank. Yildiz. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Yamal. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Danger averted for now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Yildiz with big header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Pelé. Pelé proves just a little bit too strong. Yildiz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Stood up well to him. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And he's running through. Scholes. He's having a shot! Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside. And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Schneider. Koundé does well to stand firm and defend it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kaká. Chooses to go back. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal tries making a foray down the right, and he's managed to get free. And this is Scholes. Incoming delivery. That's a decent clearance.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Rodri.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And oh, smashing header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nedved. And it's Nedved. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Raul. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Caceres. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. He slings it in. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. We expected better, and so did he. Now he's got space here. Big chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are...
Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Scholes really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. well stopped.
And it's Nedved. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Looking to play him in. Schneider tries to get it clear. That's an imaginative pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Schneider, Totti. Scholes. Yamal. He's found a way through. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And finally he has breathed life into the game. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Number 22.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe shoots! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Madrid can now introduce
Number
the first of
11.
their substitutes.
Goals.
Madrid
Number
grab the equaliser
21.
and we're all
Yudes.
square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect
Mbappe.
response to falling
Coming on
behind.
the field.
Don't let your heads drop.
Number
Just
10.
get back up the pitch and level the scores
Number
again.
9.
This is cracking stuff.
Federico Valverde.
He's shifting through the gears
14.
here.
Hazard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Didier Drogba. Substitution on the field. Number 3, Jules Koundé. Coming on the field is
He's got
number
plenty of space
15,
out wide here.
Alexander Arnold.
And that has been cleared. Drogba does really well. He's had a shot! Oh, that was close.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Well, they put it back in a hurry. Totti. Drogba.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Knocks it into space. And that is expertly dealt with. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Camavinga. Great vision. That is a great pick out, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And we have our very first corner. Yamal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nedved, a player of legendary status. Nedved! Still goalless at the moment. Kaká. Fired deep towards... He rises! There it is! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
5 minutes is number 20, Francesco Totti.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Nedved.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Kaká. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Camavinga. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Kaká. He's gone for goal! And that was very necessary.
Has been indicated.
Yamal. He is through here! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's half-time here. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Camavinga. Scholes. To Schneider. And he was quick to react. Koundé. Scholes. Shot could be on. Driving through the middle. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kaka. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force.
Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Over to the left. And they win it back again. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Scholes. Searching pass he's played there. Yamal looking to run onto it. Schneider. Now it's Raul. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance! Oh, in for the pieces! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And yes, it's him again. It's Totti! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but...
Corner number 3 coming up. Showing good feet. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Vardiol. Scholes.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And there goes the final whistle. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Spread out to the left, played back in. And it's Forlan. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Caceres cuts it out.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bellingham picks it up out wide, and he shoots! They've scored! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, well played, well played. That's really nicely played. Yamal, and the shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's aimed at he rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Mateus. Oh, easy pickings there. Madrid are behind here despite their domination of possession. Yamal drives it in, climbs up big, has another go! Cruyff, the man we've all come to watch. He's a sharp little ball here. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Caceres, and here's Scholes. Played in. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Mateus. Yamal. David, played out to the left flank.
There will be one
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And here's Torres. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And a quick reminder today to please.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
This looks Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Scholes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Mateus. Madrid still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Played into space. Oh, that was vital. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cruyff. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Great ball, and he's in, and the shot! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely... And Messi! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a runner. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. The ball has bounced loose now. And the pass is intercepted. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, he's found support out wide. No, that's overhit. And it's Cruyff. Mateus. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Lovely, now then. Rodri is there to clear. Kawasaki Frontale have reclaimed it. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is just caressing the ball. Now the ball in. Cruyff! They've scored! And they've got their lead back. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Back into the middle. Messi. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Camavinga. Now he's got space here. Davids. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And
Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
The action has already started. Barcelona finding their passes. Spread out to the left. Chooses shot at goal! And now the breakaway. Driving on and making good progress. Picked out, there's the shot! There it is! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Tries to pass it through. Roberto Baggio. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Soboslai. Passes short and sharp. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That's cause for mild irritation. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And reclaimed it in a trice. That ball looks a good one. This might spell shapes to shoot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Looking for the run. Yildiz providing an outlet on that flank. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Out towards the flank. Cross in. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos plays it short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, goes to finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
That's the first
at this
45,
stage.
and we're well on top.
Madrid
Let's
in
look
control
forward
at
to more to come in
half-time,
the second
2-0.
half.
And the action is back on the way. That looks a decent ball. Baresi. It's Roberto Carlos. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, super find. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. And it's... Gets his head on it! This time, surely! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
60 minutes played. Passing is crisp and sharp, played out wide. Szoboszlai. Rodri. Now it's Szoboszlai. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Nice interception, well timed. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Neymar. Time and again they are repelled. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, red, nice interception. Szoboszlai. Baresi. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Could move up a gear here. That ball looks a good one. Yamal, and he's found the way past. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos. Ball driven towards the far post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Now it's Yamal. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. He's found a way past. Neymar. Roberto Baggio. Neymar. That is real chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Let's Yildiz. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid just a thrill to witness here. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running all. Great chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's White. White got a long way forward to join the attack. And this is Torres. Goes for a shot! And again!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
England were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
White. Palmer. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now, can they... And a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Palmer. Now it's Kane. Over to the left. Sancho. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. England with this to equalise. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
The goal scorer for England after 29 minutes is number 15, Palmer.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rice. And here's Kane. Spread out to the left. Kane. That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Kane. Mings. That is a great pick out. Valverde! Valverde! He has done it! And they're back in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed...
Palmer! Now who's going to be first to this?
Added time.
Neuer. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Sancho chooses to go back. Valverde. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Outside the stadium
It is
gate.
quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Sensational save! And that is out of play. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a cracking... Shapes to shoot! They are cruising. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Fernando Torres simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first.
And Torres!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Listen, scores!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Rodri picks it up from the goal kick.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Beckham. Sancho. That has not gone well. Played into space. Mings. Rice. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. He is through here. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he won't...
And Torres! Just couldn't stay down for him.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Beckham. It's a good-looking delivery. Yamal, 2 assists to his credit already. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Scholes. And shot a goal! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. That has not gone well. Yamal goes steaming forward, and he's worked it through. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van Dijk with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's a shade optimistic. That could spell trouble. Adams. Raul. Adams deals with that comfortably. Van Dijk. And he's found a way past. He's well positioned. Takes a shot! It's there! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Good chance here! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ambitious ball here. Always onto this. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And Torres! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Van Basten. They've got it again.
Has been indicated.
Threads one in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Yamal! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Madrid go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
Oh, that's ambitious. Gives it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Well, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Conte. Number 27, Serginho. Number 23, Raul. Coming on the field, number 3, Sanchez. Number 9, Mbappe.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 4, Hazard.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the volley. Madrid have their third corner. Saliba tries to clear. Struck first time. Lacking in accuracy.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's intervened well there. Caceres. It's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Scholes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. That's a sharp pass. That's rather hopeful. And that would have won it.
Scholes clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Gerrard gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Scholes. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Dijk. Camavinga. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's good play. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He won't be happy with that one. And it's been played through. And this is Hazard. Looking for the run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's well spotted. Great vision. Oh, that's fabulous. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Tries to pass it through. Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely weighted ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal receives it in... And the finish! blood drawn. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Great chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Rodri. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Hazard with the decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, there's a probing ball. Vitinha, Adams calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. He's gone direct here. And here's Torres. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
A case now of complete control. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ambitious ball here. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Bale. But they've got it again. He's got away. Shot a goal! Scholes. Now it's Yamal. Cannavaro makes the interception. Can he get it through? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Rodri, probing pass. Time and again they are repelled. That is a great pick out. Adams gets over and intercepts. Rodri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Bale. Coming on the field is number 19.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Yamal. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. Nedved.
2 added minutes has
2
been
minutes
indicated.
to be added on. And it's Vitinha. It's a promising position. Drives it in. Tries to get it clear. And that's that. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Fernando Torres, voted man. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, that's fabulous. Forlan puts his foot on the gas.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Doku looking to run onto it.
Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Forlan. That's tidy. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, easy pickings there. Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Torres wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Doku, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Doku. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get onto this? Van Dijk. Timber. Takes on his marker. He's looking unstoppable. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Ambitious ball here. Who played through for the wide man. Chance!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one is having a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's Camavinga. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Batistuta. Good pressure, determined, intense.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Probing pass. Gets his head on it! Torres! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's had it nicked away. And claimed it back swiftly. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Batistuta. Beckham. Now it's Torres. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Minutes has been indicated.
Rodri can get it clear. Now it's Forlan. And that will be it. Madrid can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies
match.
are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a goal kick. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played into space. And this is Torres. He's beaten Torres! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what has happened here? So there he is, the man known as the Angel of Madrid, and with a name like Raúl González Blanco, it was almost like he was born to wear that famous white shirt.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back to the scene of his last European triumph, back in 2002, of course, in that Glasgow final.
The final we all remember truthfully for that famous volley.
Yeah, and it was Raúl who got things going, if you remember. A very smart finish, running onto a long throw that had the Germans completely bamboozled. And yes, while it wasn't a winning goal, it did set up a very exciting evening.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a great ball here. Decent chance! They've scored! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Torres. And here's Yildiz.
Yildiz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And this, an opportunity to pull level. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
pinches it off him, shifted it to the flank, and it's Fernando Torres. It's a pretty loose pass, probing pass. Pickford with the clearance. Picked out brilliantly. That's a cute ball. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. In with the challenge. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution on the field, number 16, Rodri. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Scholes. Aimed beyond the defence. Hakimi cuts out the pass. And he's managed to get rid. Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And this is Torres, and that is expertly dealt with.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal is there, and he can get that clear. Moved on forwards. Searching pass he's played there. That pass isn't the best. Van Dijk. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
Oh, it's played into the area. Played it again. Chooses to go back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Now it's Scholes. Can he get it through? Fernando chance! Oh, taken with style! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. How very smart. He just got it right.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Chouameni, Koundé,
There will be
Chouameni.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Yildiz. Yildiz receives it in a wide position. So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
For information.